The following is the men's WarGames match! Introducing first, the team of Big Bronson Reed, Tama Tonga, the Samoan werewolf, Fatu, and Solo Sikoa, the Bloodline!
Make no doubt about it, this entrance is by design. The new Bloodline coming out together to show solidarity here tonight.
Strength through solidarity, a united front, one team ready for war.
Undying loyalty to that man, Solo Sikoa. And Tama Tonga, a man who I've said a number of occasions is completely off his rocker, but as dangerous as they come, will start the WarGames match for his team. The other four members will be locked inside those steel cages. Corey, important night for Solo. He wins tonight. There's no more questions about who the tribal chief is here in WWE.
You're absolutely right. It is all on the line tonight. Undeniable supremacy. The claim to be the true head of the table. And thus far, Solo has built himself an incredibly dangerous team.
Let's not forget the, look at him. I told you, he's off his rocker. He's a couple fries short of a Happy Meal.
Would you want to get in a WarGames cage with him?
Not at all. I don't get it with anybody. Too bad that he didn't have someone like that flying around the old Punjabi prison match. Might be still around.
I don't know about all that. Look at this. Tama Tonga. Ready for WarGames.
And their opponents, first, Sami Zayn!
Sami's 2-0 at WarGames. Of course, a home country favorite here in Canada. From all the way across to this country, outside of Montreal. So maybe I'm reading too much into this, but the fact that the OG Bloodline appears to be coming out individually, does that say something?
It absolutely says something. You mentioned Solo's entrance was by design. Maybe that's what the OG Bloodline are looking to do, try to throw the new Bloodline off of their scent. Or maybe they're just not really as close of a team as they need to be. And that will be the downfall of the OG Bloodline.
Next, Jey Uso!
Jey Uso won his only time he stepped inside WarGames.
And I'd like to bring up the Sami Zayn factor. I mean, Sami, up until a few weeks ago, was public enemy #1 to the OG Bloodline, to the new Bloodline, but Sami weaseled his way back in. But can you really, really count on Sami Zayn?
I'm not sure if weasel would be the word I'd use, but Punk! Always creating controversy.
Yeah, but look at the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, sticking his head through the bars of the steel. Punk knows what he's doing. Punk's poking the bear. Punk is trying to rile up the new Bloodline. But I don't know if that's the smartest decision when you're dealing with a couple of monsters like the new Bloodline.
CM Punk definitely the dark horse in this match tonight, because where's he going to be?
Next, CM Punk!
I think Punk is a wild card for different reasons because CM Punk will only always do what CM Punk wants to do. If Punk really wants to be here for Paul Heyman, Punk will be here. But the minute CM Punk changes his mind, things go up in smoke.
Next, the OTC Roman Reigns!
Corey, let's cut to the chase. This is a must-win match for Roman Reigns tonight.
You are 100% dead on accurate in that assessment, Cole. Roman comes back and wants everyone to acknowledge him as they once did. And instead, Roman has been met with resistance. He's been usurped by Solo Sikoa and the new Bloodline. And if Roman falls tonight, so does the OG Bloodline.
Roman has to rely on family, on former friends,
And he has to hope that CM Punk doesn't go rogue.
and let's not forget, Punk said, I'm in this for one night. But when it's over, Paul Heyman owes me a favor. When Roman asked what that favor was, Paul said, let's survive WarGames first.
I don't like the looks of this. If you're Roman Reigns, can you truly count on the man who's supposed to be watching your six if it's CM Punk?
There was one today, the night that Roman Reigns debuted at Survivor Series with the Shield in 2012, that he had CM Punk's back, that he was a mercenary for Punk. Sort of comes full circle here tonight. Talked earlier about Roman Reigns' team not coming out together. I actually think this may bode well, because Jey Uso and Sami Zayn made a point that Roman Reigns is no longer the leader, that we are all equals in this group tonight. And the fact that Jey Uso has this entrance and he has this spotlight, I think bodes well for the OG Bloodline.
Look in the eyes of a Samoan werewolf. You just saw Jacob Fatu, the man who defeated main event Jey Uso, to pull the advantage to the side of the new Bloodline in this WarGames matchup. And what a dominant performance it was by Jacob Fatu.
So again, the new Bloodline will have the advantage, as Corey mentioned. Jey Uso will start against Tama Tonga. They battle one-on-one for 5 minutes before a member of the new Bloodline will enter the match.
And I can't verify this, but I would imagine Jey Uso asked for this. Knowing Jey Uso and how seriously he takes this, Jey wants to redeem himself from coming up short against the Samoan werewolf and wants to come in and start strong for the OG Bloodline.
What an incredible scene tonight at Rogers Arena in Vancouver. 17,828 on their feet, yeeting along with main event Jey Uso. Oh, how far we've come from WarGames 2 years ago when the old OG, the original Bloodline, was dominating WWE, a dominating performance inside the cage of WarGames. To tonight when we don't even know if they can get along, if they can function as a team.
It's just a perfect illustration of how the landscape changes and constantly evolves in WWE. That was just 2 years ago we're talking about.
Look at this crazy guy.
And Roman is on the verge of losing everything.
So again, matchup does not start. No official in the ring, no bell until all 12. There we go.
It's to start the clock, not the official match.
Thank you, Corey. Until all 10 men are in the ring. That's when this matchup officially starts. Now it's all about gaining advantage, taking out your opponents.
And look how cautiously Jey Uso is approaching Tama Tonga, because Jey understands what a wild card Tama Tonga is, as is his brother Tonga Loa. Completely unpredictable, unhinged, as you like to use. Tama Tonga is a threat to anyone he's in any ring with, let alone the WarGames cage.
I don't think he knows where he is sometimes.
Well, I think you're falling for the trap. I think Tama Tonga is an incredibly cerebral competitor. This is all part of the psyche, the mind games.
Multi-time tag team champion in Japan with his brother Tonga Loa, Gorillas of Destiny, and of course held the tag titles here in WWE as well. But again, so much at stake tonight in this matchup. Roman Reigns, if he ever wants an opportunity to again be the tribal chief, needs a win to position himself.
Well, let me ask you what happens on the other side of the coin, Cole. If the OG Bloodline falls tonight, what happens to Roman Reigns?
Who knows? I mean, you may never see him again, right? Slow feeling out process to start this out. Jey Uso and Tama Tonga exchanging blows. Again, Jey Uso looking to redeem himself for losing to Jacob Fatu last night on SmackDown, giving the new Bloodline the advantage in this match. Jimmy looking on as his brother does battle. Jimmy and Jey 8 times have been tag team champions together. Big kick by Uso to Tonga. And Jimmy step up in Segura. He didn't go anywhere as Tama Tonga ducked out of harm's way. And Tonga with that sliding clothesline. Again, they look inside the cage of the new Bloodline. Man, you can see those eyes of Jacob Fatu.
Man, it looks like he belongs in the cage for all of our safety.
Can you imagine what he's going to be capable of?
Well, that was my point. When CM Punk was crazy enough to walk over there and try to incite Jacob Fatu, there's going to be a point in this matchup where Punk has to deal with a Samoan werewolf. I just hope Punk knows what he's doing.
Tonga pick it away at Jey Uso. A couple of minutes from now, Jey will have an opportunity to try to fight back against not one but 2 men, because Tonga's going to have some backup. Tama launching himself over the top rope, elbow delivered to Jey Uso. What is he saying?
I don't know that Tama Tonga's saying anything. It's more of a general sound, kind of like yeet.
I'd like to get Jackie Redmond to do an interview with him and try to find out exactly what this is all about. Oh! Jey now with the right hand.
You're losing your journalism chops, Cole.
I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to go anywhere near the guy. Reversal. Oh, Uso whipped into the corner. Tonga knows he's got backup coming. Which one will it be?
And each one is worse than the next.
Flash. And again, and you talked about earlier on in the women's match, instinctively you go for a cover there.
Right.
But the WarGames match doesn't actually start till all 10 men are in the ring.
You're taught from the first time you step inside of a ring. You hit a move on somebody, you scramble for the cover.
Hey, it's called foreshadowing.
Went for the sliding clothesline again. Uso, this time, hits the step-up enziguri, and down goes Tonga. And now Jey backing it up in the corner. Tama Tonga will be joined by another member of the new Bloodline in less than 5. The Oscilla, big Bronson Reed, 340-pounder, march into the ring. And I said this a couple of weeks ago, Corey, this man's the game changer in my mind for this match.
Wholeheartedly agree with you, Cole. This man is the heavy artillery, the hired gun of the new Bloodline. Big Bronson Reed, and things are already looking bleak for Jey Uso.
Like Reed even needs chairs as weapons. The man has been destroying everyone on Monday Night Raw. Ask Seth Rollins all about Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed, an absolute force of nature.
Oh, Jey Uso just threw the chair into the face of Reed, and another one.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, and oh my God.
Boy. Jey's got to use his quickness here against Reed. Reed beat Rollins on Monday night thanks to the help of Solo Sikoa, solidifying their relationship.
Oh! Remember, Cole, Big Bronson Reed isn't the plodding giant of yesteryear. Reed is a freakish athlete. He's got speed, he's got agility, in addition to his size and ridiculous power.
And now the steel chair. He's saying, come on, Tama, let's get into this thing, make it 2-on-1. Advantage, new Bloodline.
How helpless do you feel if you're a member of the OG Bloodline, just looking on, knowing that you can't even help Jey for at least the next several minutes, if not longer?
Remember, it was the new Bloodline. A senton by Reed. The new Bloodline cost Jey Uso the only championship he's won as a singles competitor in WWE, the Intercontinental title. In a minute 20, Jey will get some backup. But how much of Jey Uso will be left?
At this point, all Jey Uso has to be thinking is about self-preservation. How do I survive the next several minutes?
Well, the problem is, there's nowhere to go. You can't take a break. In a normal match, you can roll outside the ring, take some time outside. You can't do that here. If you leave the cage, you're done. Your team forfeit.
And at this particular juncture, you can't even hope your opponent tires himself out because you're outnumbered.
That's why the advantage is so important when they have those advantage matchups. Bianca Belair had the advantage, her team, earlier tonight, and they won. Bianca and Rhea pinning Liv Morgan, the world champion, over on Monday nights. And now Tama whipped across the ring into Jey Uso. And Jey's going to have some help in less than 20 seconds.
All right, I just hope whoever's next for the OG Bloodline brings a body cast for main event Jey.
Jimmy's brother, I should say Jey's brother, Jimmy, on his way to the ring now. Jimmy Uso gonna even things up.
And I like this. Big Jim coming in on fire, not wasting time, not trying to bring weapons, just coming to the aid of his brother.
Yeah, Jimmy Uso, 1-0 in WarGames matches in his career. Mentioned earlier all the tag champs, and those two men won together. One of the greatest tag teams, if not the greatest tag team of all time in WWE.
Tama Tonga back to a vertical base.
Well, Jey just hasn't been the same since that double team beatdown. Jimmy into the corner, and he catches Reed with a boot. Tonga runs to an uppercut. And Jimmy, corkscrew moonsault off the top rope.
Okay.
And Jey Uso said, oh yeah, no yeet.
Gotta reach deep into your bag of tricks. Jimmy Uso taking out Reed and Tonga.
And now helping his brother, or at least attempting to help his brother back to his feet. World is talking about a Survivor Series War Games on X tonight. Oh! Something special about watching the Usos work together
They're
again.
automatic, and I mean that in the best way possible. It's like Jimmy and Jey don't even have to think of what they're doing next. They're just on the same page.
And another example there.
I think that's day one-ish.
Minute and a half. Once again, the new Bloodline will have the advantage in the match, which officially begins when all 10 men are in the ring as Tonga has bounced off the steel cage. Jimmy delivering the 10th, and now double team to Reed. Ooh. And that brings a standing ovation. Jey still hurting from the earlier beatdown.
And this is what's nice if you are main event Jey Uso, where your brother's here, they're holding down the fort for the moment. Now you can afford to take a couple seconds to recover. You're not going to get much time, so you need to maximize it.
Yeah, 10 seconds, 3-on-2 advantage will be in the new Bloodline's favor. Tonga Loa will enter the fray. Oh no. Solo Sikoa said it's time to put this thing to bed.
It's time to start saying your prayers if you're in the OG Bloodline.
The Samoan werewolf, the wild and intense Jacob Fatu, who beat Jey Uso last night to gain the War Games advantage for his team. Unpredictable, chaotic. God knows what this man is going to be able to do inside this cage.
Put the werewolf inside the cage, you turn him loose, ironically enough.
Yeah, and the Usos realize the danger that, Fatu presents is he sends Jimmy over the top rope toward the cage.
Trust me, Jimmy and Jey know. They know all about what Jacob is capable of.
Now, Samoan drop, though, by Jey Uso to Fatu, who just tipped up.
And if that doesn't make you want to lay down your weapons, nothing will. Boom!
And then that spinning elbow by Fatu, who's taken over.
And let's give credit where it's due, a brilliant call by Solo Sikoa by unleashing the wolf this early into the matchup.
And again, that's why this team respects him, Corey. Solo he's the leader. There's no questioning that at all by the 4 members that follow him.
To borrow a quote from Sun Tzu, the art of war, victorious warriors win first, then go to war. Defeated warriors go to war first, and then seek to win.
And the thing about Solo is, look how much he's changed, how his confidence has grown all throughout the summer, into the fall, as he's led this group.
It's almost like there's only one person that Solo has left to convince. That is the OTC. Obviously, you've got Jacob Fatu. Blind loyalty. I love you, Solo.
God! Jacob Fatu!
Where the hell did this guy come from?
He's absolutely insane. He does incredible things that a man his size should not be doing.
All the gifts an athlete could hope for with none of the morals. That's Jacob Fatu.
And you know, we talked about this, Corey, on Friday Night SmackDown last night, and I believe it's true. It's that loyalty to Solo Sikoa from Jacob Fatu, because Solo really saved, in many ways, Jacob's life. He saved his career. He brought him to WWE.
Oh, God.
And now wow! Goodness, the triple team.
Oh, I've never seen anything like that before.
But again, Fatu dreamed of coming to WWE his whole life. As he take another look. His trials and tribulations well documented.
Oh, my God.
And now he's here thanks to Solo, and he continues to show the respect. Well, things will finally be even again for the original Bloodline.
Are you kidding me? With Big Bronson Reed and Jacob Fatu in there, you think this is going to ever be even?
That's not going to sit well.
I knew it.
Oh, Sami Zayn heading to the ring to help out Jimmy and Jey Uso. Remember, it's the Usos that Sami been close with. The reason that Sami was in the Bloodline to begin with was because of Jimmy and Jey.
Look, Sami's going to be a breath of fresh air for the OG Bloodline in this moment, but we can't overlook what we just saw. The clear fractures in Roman Reigns' new militia between himself and CM Punk, because CM Punk is going to do what CM Punk wants to do.
And you got to wonder what Roman Reigns thinks about Paul Heyman's decision to bring Punk on board. They agreed in that sit-down last night that Roman and Punk would coexist for one night.
And look, Roman did manage to do it with Cody Rhodes for one night only.
Yeah, but Cody Rhodes, and listen, Cody Rhodes does not have the temperament of CM Punk. CM Punk, you saw the look on his face moments ago.
Punk's a rogue. Punk's a wild card. Punk is going to do what Punk wants to do. If you like it,
Fatu just caught Sami. And a super kick. Jacob's down. But again, you're right. Punk's rogue. He's going to do things on his terms. And listen, make no mistake about it. The favor that Heyman promised Punk, Punk's not doing this because he's a good guy.
Let's take another look at this. Sami Zayn caught out of midair by Jacob Fatu, but Big Jim, boom! Jimmy Uso with a super kick takes down Fatu and saved Sami from certain disaster.
Again, Punk is involved in this, Corey, because he's getting something out of it.
Punk is a mercenary, period. Punk is here because he is getting a gain. We don't know what that is. That's between him and the wise man. But Punk is here for that reason and that reason only. Not because he loves Roman Reigns, not because he cares about the original Bloodline. Punk is here because of CM Punk.
Sami Uso chants ringing throughout the arena here. Sami, of course, remember how excited he was when he was finally accepted by Roman Reigns in the Bloodline? And now Big Bronson Reed hammering away on Jimmy Uso. Jacob Fatu from behind. And once again, the new Bloodline will have the advantage. It'll be 4-on-3 when the next man enters this matchup. There may not be anything left of the Usos. And Sami by that point.
Implant DDT.
And now Tonga Loa gets the blessing of his tribal chief. Tonga making his way to the ring, and it is now 4-on-3 for the new Bloodline.
Oh, now Tonga Loa's got some plans, looking for,
well, if he can get the apron up,
some enhancements.
Now he's got a table in his hands. Loa with a table. Former tag team champion. And now Jacob Fatu screaming for more. Why does Jacob Fatu need a damn table?
He doesn't. But I'm not entirely convinced that Jacob Fatu couldn't win WarGames on his own.
Let me ask you this question. Why does Jacob Fatu need 2 tables? Fatu, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and Big Bronson Reed, the 4 men in the match for the new Bloodline. Inverted atomic drop. Loa follows it up with a clothesline. He's filled with a bunch of wild men.
And that's the scariest thing is, yeah, their origins, oh my goodness, are wild, they're savage, but these are all highly intelligent men who are doing this of their own choice and volition. That's the scariest part. Jacob Fatu looks like a savage. He competes like a savage, but the guy is not a savage. He's a very cerebral individual.
And they're all drinking the Kool-Aid, and they all believe in Solo Sikoa.
Oh, I'm telling you right now, if the new Bloodline wins in this matchup, I'm going to drink the Kool-Aid too. I'm going to be throwing my ones up for my new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa.
I don't know how you wouldn't. I mean, Sami Zayn, look at the state he finds himself in. Tonga Loa just crushing Zayn against the cage.
Get the hell, cameraman.
Look at this.
Oh, man!
There we go. OTC, what?
Those may be the scariest eyes I've ever seen. Just like a blankness, an emptiness.
It's a 1,000-yard stare, and has a lot to do with how Jacob Fatu came up, where Jacob Fatu was raised, the life that Solo rescued him from. There are a lot of reasons why Jacob Fatu is the way that he is. I just don't want to experience any of them myself.
In trouble on the other side of the ring, and right there into the steel. The Usos in all kinds of trouble. They'll finally, it'll be 4-on-4 now.
I love you, Solo!
And Roman, CM Punk said, I'm gonna one-up Reigns.
Are you kidding me? I knew it! I knew it!
That won't sit well with Roman Reigns as CM Punk enters his first ever WarGames match. He just embarrassed the original tribal chief. But if there's anyone crazy enough to get in the ring with these bunch of animals, it's CM Punk.
I hope Punk's got his silver bullets ready. Where the hell's he going? Oh, do you remember what happened the last time CM Punk had a toolbox from under the ring?
Yeah, we haven't seen his opponent McIntyre since.
And here we
Oh,
go!
now a toolbox in hand and Punk goes to work. CM Punk, one of the shrewdest men in the history of the business. Punk came ready.
Nothing wrong with an equalizer, particularly when it's totally legal. Punk just wearing out that toolbox all over Tonga Loa.
Well, we've known it throughout his career, and he reminded us, Corey, back at Hell in a Cell, that mean streak, that vicious streak that CM Punk possesses. Solo Sikoa will enter in a minute and a half. That'll give the new Bloodline their last advantage of the matchup at 5-on-4 for 3 minutes before Roman joins the fray. And now, big upper, that big knee from CM Punk. Running bulldog! Right out of the tool! Oh my God! Fatu's at his feet! Fatu's at his feet! How the hell is Jacob on his feet?
Night, night, Punk!
How is Jacob Fatu doing this?
Because he's not human! Solo's personal enforcer, wrecking shop inside WarGames.
Solo Sikoa may have secured the biggest acquisition in the history of WWE by bringing Jacob Fatu into his bloodline. Go ahead, tell me I'm exaggerating.
No, I'm not. I completely agree with you, Cole. It has been a long time since there has been a superstar who has simultaneously captivated and terrified the WWE Universe, quite like Jacob Fatu has.
So now the new Bloodline gets a 5-on-4 advantage, last advantage they will have before the WarGames match officially begins. Solo Sikoa, the new tribal chief. For a long time, he was a self-proclaimed tribal chief. I think all that went away back at Riyadh, Saudi Arabia earlier this month when he pinned that man, Roman Reigns.
Now I'm about to show you what the tribal chief does.
You look look at Solo. Only one of them has a tribe, a true tribe, who are loyal to him, who follow him, whose shots Solo calls.
I mean, the rest of the original Bloodline won't even refer to Roman Reigns as their leader.
And that's the difference. That's the difference.
How many great armies have won wars without a great general, right?
Exactly.
I mean, you don't go into it without a leader. And now Solo, bang, using the cage to his advantage. Solo's been in one WarGames match. Interesting note, Corey, he's the only member of his team who's ever been in WarGames.
Fooled me. Look at this. Spinning
Oh!
Solo.
Sami Zayn. I mean, Sami hasn't been able to do anything in this match yet.
I mean, this new Bloodline are eliminating everybody on the opposite side one by one.
A lot of time left to decimate the team with this 5-on-4 advantage.
Almost 2 entire minutes of decimation, meaning that when Roman Reigns steps inside of the cage, the new Bloodline can and will feast on the fallen OTC.
And if you're Roman Reigns, what's going through your head right now? You see it all falling apart, all slipping through your fingers, the days of power over.
It already fell apart, Cole. It already fell apart. Roman's trying to put the pieces back together. And look at this!
Get Fatu with that amazing moonsault. And I want you to look at the original Bloodline right now.
Oh, God almighty.
The Usos and Sami,
no.
and now Bronson Reed from the top rope. Tsunami!
Look how proud Solo Sikoa is of his army. Look at the athleticism of Jacob Fatu. Mind-blowing agility for a man of his size, followed up by a tsunami. A true force of nature, Big Bronson Reed.
Punk ever the rebel. Punk trying to stand up for himself, but he's about to walk into a 5-on-1 mauling.
Yeah, and respect Punk. You just pick one and start swinging, but this was always going to end this way.
Sami's down, the Usos are down, Punk's been beaten and decimated. All 5 members of the new Bloodline on their feet. Roman Reigns will be entered into this match. The WarGames match will officially begin in a matter of moments. And Solo Sikoa, wait a minute.
It'll officially begin, but
Yo ass ain't getting in here.
Solo Sikoa is locking the door with his own lock and chain, so Roman Reigns can't enter this match.
You ain't coming in, boy.
the OTC just got outsmarted by the man who stole his seat at the head of the table.
Roman's supposed to enter this match in 13 seconds. The door's locked. Everyone on the original Bloodline is down. And Roman Reigns is holding on to any shred of power by a thread.
Dude! Hey! Roman, look! Dude! What do you want to do?
Oh, good luck, Roman. That door has been locked with that chain, and he's asking maybe for both cutters.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
At this point, Roman's just delaying the inevitable. There is no conceivable way for Reigns to get back into this fight. And at some point, if you're Roman, you got to start asking yourself, is it worth?
Corey, there may be one way to get in.
No way.
Roman Reigns is scaling the cage.
Yeah, but he's going to be met at the top. Look how quick Tama Tonga got there.
And Tonga Loa as well. Roman Reigns fighting through. He's near the top. He's down at the top of the cage. Big Bronson Reed's going to meet him there. Roman Reigns bounces Reed face first off the cage. And a big smile on Reigns' face as Bronson Reed is going to be singing a bit higher. And now Jacob Fatu kicked away by Reigns. Roman now on the top rope. New tribal chief, original tribal chief, facing off now. Solo Sikoa bounced off the cage. Roman is now in this matchup. Roman, crossbody!
Well, the OTC looking to get his team back into this battle by any means necessary.
The match is officially underway. All 10 men now are in the ring.
And it's Roman Reigns like a one-man army.
First team to gain pinfall or submission will win WarGames. Roman Reigns taking everyone out. Roman now looking to regroup the original Bloodline, helping his cousins to their feet. No interest in helping Punk. Gonna help Sami to his feet as well. And now we reset with all 10 men on their feet.
We have to bring the best out in each other. We're losing. This is WarGames.
And now, let the War Games begin!
Paul Heyman begging and pleading with Punk and Roman Reigns to bury the hatchet at least for the remainder of this match.
Heyman said, you bring the best out of each other. This is WarGames.
So again, match is underway. Pinfall submission wins it. Power struggle, which has been going on for years, continues tonight in WarGames, and here we go! The OG Bloodline, the new Bloodline.
The battle in close quarters. 10 men trapped between two rings, teeing off now, getting a little separation to go to work.
And now Sami Zayn gonna go up to the top rope with Bronson Reed in tow. DDT to the big man.
Tonga stops Sami Zayn dead in his tracks.
And now the brothers working together. Now the Usos.
Stereo super kicks from Jimmy and Jey. Jimmy Uso and Jey on opposing corners. This looks familiar, Cole.
It's been a while since we've seen this. The Uso splash!
But here comes Jacob Fatu back into the fray.
And Solo Sikoa as well. Punk and Reigns are down in the other ring. Solo and Jacob have taken control. Roman had that early rally, and quickly Solo and company quelled that momentum.
I love the communication we're seeing from Solo Sikoa to his new Bloodline. Solo clearly still the shot caller in this circumstance.
The head coach. And now Punk and Roman going after Solo and Fatu.
Big right by Solo connects.
Now Solo going right after the original tribal chief. Fatu buries his shoulder in the gut of Punk.
Here we go.
Uh-oh, miss. Roman Reigns now got caught up in the ropes. And a spear to Punk.
Oh, no.
And now Solo Sikoa with a Samoan spike.
Oh, my God, he's going to do it.
Cover by Solo. Kick out by Reigns.
Take another look at where things went awry. Reigns avoided a spike. Solo crowded Roman. Roman had to reset before delivering his spear and unintentionally took down CM Punk.
And now big Bronson Reed with Punk up on his shoulders. And a Death Valley driver.
Look at Jacob Fatu.
Oh!
Fatu got a little overzealous.
Yeah, he hurt his knee.
This could be, in a weird way, a blessing in disguise.
Covered by Reed. Hook of the leg now on Punk and a kick out.
The usually sure-footed Samoan werewolf lost it on that moonsault attempt, and that could be a pivotal point in this matchup. Because I think with a great degree of certainty that if Fatu connects with that moonsault, CM Punk's done for.
Oh, and into the cage.
This is an absolute massacre.
Roman's team has never been able to get together here. It's been all new bloodline. Reed, Solo working together.
Well, we said it from the outset. If one team is a team and the other team is a group of individuals, I know who I'm putting my money on. That being the new bloodline. And look at the wounded werewolf, Jacob Fatu, with one good leg, still in a hurry to do damage, but Reigns went low.
Roman Reigns with a low blow and a spear! A spear to Solo!
Super kick by Reed squashes Roman's comeback.
We said that Bronson Reed would be the difference maker in this match. Setting up Roman Reigns now on the table. Bronson Reed climbing to the top rope. Bronson Reed!
Are you kidding me?
Reed going to the top of the cage! Bronson Reed from way up on top of the WarGames cage! Roman Reigns in trouble on the table! Punk saves Reigns! Tsunami through the table! Punk saved Reigns! CM Punk helping Reigns avert disaster as Reed went through the table with a tsunami.
Bronson Reed was mid-air and somehow Punk had the wherewithal to save Reigns' hide.
And now Roman Reigns with a peace offering. And Jacob Fatu.
Fatu now continuing this assault on CM Punk.
Superman punch.
Spike by Solo. And another.
Cover by Solo for the win, and the Usos with a double super kick.
Fatu creating some distance, some separation between the Usos and the rest of the new bloodline.
Oh! Jimmy and Jacob still on his feet, went for the double clothesline, taken out by the Usos. By Jimmy and Jey!
Jimmy Uso is fired up and making the climb to the top rope. Meanwhile, Jey is mid-ring setting up a table for God knows what.
Dragging Jacob back to his feet. Jimmy and Jey. Jacob on the table. Tonga Loa tries to get involved. Spear!
Here comes Tama Tonga.
into the cage on the other side. Sami Zayn, Blue Thunder Bomb!
From the top.
Maybe not from the top rope.
Oh, Jimmy, don't do it.
Maybe from the top of the cage.
We just saw Big Bronson Reed crash and burn. What if Jimmy's next?
Splash! No yeet! From the top of the cage! Everybody's down! Paul Heyman with a big old smile on his face. Sami Zayn trying to struggle to make it back to his feet here. Sami coming to Jimmy's aid, dragging Jimmy back to his feet as well. The two longtime friends. It was Jimmy in the beginning that brought Sami on board, and of course, Jey later on would become close with Sami Zayn. Those three back to their feet.
Sami, Jimmy, and Jey, the men who once upheld Roman Reigns as the head of the table, the men who protected Roman's empire. Now Sami coming to the aid of CM Punk.
And the Usos to the aid of Roman Reigns.
Let's finish this shit.
The original Bloodline, you heard Jimmy say, and well, other words than this, but let's finish this. Solo to his feet, and he is surrounded by the original Bloodline. Oh, super kick! Super kick! Double super kick! Haluma kick by Zayn!
Punk has Solo up!
Looks at Reigns! Go to sleep! GTS! To set up the spear! Reigns cover! Roman pins Solo! The OG Bloodline wins!
Here are your winners, the team of Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, CM Punk, the OTC, Roman Reigns, and main event, Jey Uso!
A celebration of four. Punk looks on in the distance. He did what he said he would do. One night only.
What's the favorite? They say no one ever really wins a war. If you're lucky, you survive. Let's take a look at some of this insane action. First, Roman goes low on Jacob Fatu and follows it with a spear on Solo Sikoa. Down goes Roman, and just as Bronson Reed looked to end Roman Reigns once and for all, CM Punk would play savior to the OTC, and Jey Uso would follow with an Uso splash from the top of the WarGames cage, taking out the Samoan werewolf, which left Solo all on his own to pay for his sins.
The GTS, the spear, and the pin.
Won the match. The one with him on our side.
The OG Bloodline is close to reclaiming its former glory. But Solo Sikoa still wears the Ulafala and is still the tribal chief. But as the pendulum of momentum shifted back to Roman Reigns, and let's not forget.
We owe each other. But when I need the favor, I'm going to come ask.
It's yours.
Paul Heyman still owes CM Punk a favor. The wise man did it.